Donald Trump is falling apart mentally. There was like a big write-up in the New York Times evaluating how his speeches have gone from crazy to whatever the hell they are. And Republicans lost their mind about it. It's so unfair to say this. Well, I don't know. He's been speaking over the last day or two, and it's looking pretty bad for him and pretty good for those who are making the case that he's losing his mind. Let's demonstrate with a few videos, starting with this.
Many countries, they do that. And then all of a sudden you hear that they're leaving Milwaukee or they're leaving wherever they may be located. It's very sad to see it. And it's so simple. I mean, this isn't like Elon with his rocket ships that land within 12 inches on the moon where they wanted to land. Or he gets the engines back. That was the first I realized. I said, who the hell did that? I saw engines about 3-4 years ago. These things were coming, cylinders, no wings, no nothing. And they're coming down very slowly, landing on a raft in the middle of the ocean someplace with a circle, boom. Reminded me of the Biden circles that he used to have, right? He'd have 8 circles and he couldn't fill them up. But then I heard he beat us with the popular vote. I don't know. Couldn't fill up the 8 circles. I always loved those circles. They were so beautiful. They were so beautiful to look at. In fact, the person that did them, that was the best thing about the level of that circle was great.
This was about Milwaukee or something, and then it's about Elon's rockets, which he thinks go to the moon, I guess. And then it was about Biden's circles, and he doesn't remember what he started with. I know that he's a master of the weave and everything. Now, I do know what he's talking about with the 8 circles. And beyond that, I know that we currently exist in the 7th circle of hell, I think, because that guy might be in charge of our country again. But what he's talking about there is during the pandemic, they would do some like live events once things were like starting to open up, but you still had to socially distance. So like they'd have like a place where a person could stand and then like another place where a person could stand.
Too much.
And that's what he's talking about. And it has nothing to do with anything. Sure, no, I know, but I'm saying it's madness to just drop that like that's a thing that people know what you're talking about.
But Trump
has no idea what is going on.
Trump derangement syndrome is ignoring how insane that was.
Yeah.
How insane that was. How wrong he was. And then saying like, Kamala Harris is stupid. Like you have lost touch with reality if you're like, makes sense, Donald. And the sad thing is like, there's millions of people who fixate on that and show up with it. Like that's Fox Newsism. They kind of invented that. It's where it's like you take something that's not important. And the left wing doesn't really do this. You take something that's not important, or the left wing media, I guess. Take something that's not important and just repeat it, no matter how unimportant it is, because your tribalistic friends are so fixated on it. I guess like Russia, the word Russia is one that the left does. It's just like, who gives a crap? No one cares. But like foaming at the mouth, partisan simp babies really love to focus on this, but they're ignoring the fact that he's an idiot. That Donald Trump is an idiot. This guy was born on third base, thought he hit a home run. Like thought he was already at home plate. Like guy's not increased his fortune very much relative to how much he was given as a child. If he invested his fortune in the S&P as a baby, he would be richer than he is now. But he's a good marketer. That's all. That's all. Yeah. And I guess that's what politics is now. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. That's the whole story.
I hope that maybe in hindsight, people will come to understand what he was in a way that many of them are incapable of doing while he's around inflicting himself on us. But you're right, he's stupid and he's weak and he's scared and he's entitled and he's jealous and he's just a long list of things that people should try not to be. And he's those things more than you'll ever be and more enthusiastically than you'd ever want to be.